Hey everyone, today we're talking about a commercial ice maker that actually does what it promises without breaking the bank or taking up half your kitchen. You know those cheap under-counter models you see online? The ones that look like they belong in a dorm fridge? They can't keep up with real demand, they clog constantly, and the ice ends up tasting like plastic. This isn't one of those. This is the Ice-O-Matic MFI1256A, and it's built to run all day without drama. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. So, what makes this different from the bargain bin options? First off, it's only 21 inches wide, which means it fits in tight spaces where most commercial machines won't. I've seen places try to wedge a full-size unit into a hallway just to make it work, and it's a nightmare. This one slides right into a standard kitchen setup without forcing you to rip out cabinets. And don't let the size fool you, it cranks out up to 1,149 pounds of ice every single day. That's enough for a busy restaurant, a catering event, or even a small hotel without breaking a sweat. The water sensor is a game saver too. Cheap machines will just keep running even when the water runs dry, which means you're basically making ice out of thin air until the compressor burns out. This one actually stops itself when the water level gets too low, so you don't have to babysit it. And because it's industrial grade, the roller bearings and heavy-duty gearbox are built to last. I've seen too many machines where the gears strip after a few months of constant use. This one's designed for years of heavy service, not just light weekend catering. The durability is what sets it apart from those cheap alternatives that seem to have a lifespan shorter than a seasonal menu item. Another thing that bugs me about cheap ice makers is the noise. They sound like a jet engine trying to start in your kitchen. This one runs quietly enough that you can actually have a conversation in the same room without shouting. That matters when you're trying to keep the front of the house calm during dinner rush. Imagine being able to prep for service without the constant hum of an ice machine in the background. Your staff will appreciate the lower noise level, and so will your customers. The ice quality is also top-notch. It's flaked ice, which is perfect for drinks because it chills faster and doesn't dilute as quickly as cubes. Plus, it's softer and easier to scoop, so your staff won't complain about frozen fingers. And let's not forget about the presentation. A scoop of flaked ice looks way more appetizing in a cocktail than a few clunky ice cubes. It's the little things that make a big difference in customer satisfaction, and this ice maker delivers. Maintenance is straightforward too. The water sensor prevents low water shutdowns, which means fewer emergency calls to the repair guy. And since it's made by Ice-O-Matic, you get a solid warranty backing it up. That's not something you see with the no-name brands flooding Amazon. They disappear after a few months, but Ice-O-Matic has been around for decades, so you know they stand behind their products. When you invest in a commercial ice maker, you want to know that the manufacturer is going to be there to support you if something goes wrong. Now, it's not perfect. It's heavy, around 300 pounds, so you'll need help moving it into place. And the initial setup requires a water line hookup, which means you might need a plumber if you're not comfortable drilling into your existing pipes. But once it's in, it just runs. No constant jams, no weird noises, no surprise breakdowns during your busiest days. The setup might seem like a hassle, but trust me, it's worth it in the long run. You'll be making ice without a hitch, and your customers will appreciate the reliability. If you're running a small restaurant, a food truck, or even a home bar that sees a lot of traffic, this machine is worth the investment. It's built to handle real use without the drama of cheap alternatives. You'll be saving time and money in the long run by not having to replacing faulty machines or dealing with the headache of frequent repairs. And let's not forget about the peace of mind that comes with knowing you've got a reliable ice maker that can keep up with your demands. In addition to the benefits I've already mentioned, this ice maker is also designed with energy efficiency in mind. It's not just about making a lot of ice, it's about making it in a way that's sustainable for your business. In conclusion, the Ice-O-Matic MFI1256A is a reliable, efficient, and high-quality commercial ice maker that's perfect for businesses that need to produce large quantities of ice. It's built to last, and it's designed to handle the demands of a busy kitchen. Check it out using the link below, and let me know in the comments if you've tried it or have any questions. The link is waiting for you down there.